your first alert weather forecast with Jayda Russell. 48's Umbrella a Week giveaway is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, your locally owned expert plumbers for over 34 years.
All right, if you have been outside at any point today, you probably just wiped your head because it was hot.
Yes, I honestly, all I did was walk from the car to a store. Beads of sweat on my forehead. That was not even a 5-minute walk. It was like a couple minutes. So it is uncomfortably hot across the valley. Here's the temperature and heat index for you. If you don't believe us, it's about 104 feeling like out the door. We'll continue to see that for the rest of the evening in those upper 90s by the time we get to sunset. But it's going to be warm all around for the next couple of days as our temperatures are going to stay around those mid 90s heading well into the work week. We could see some rain later on, but right now our expectation with some of these showers and storms looks like they're trying to pulse back up over DeKalb County, just right along the Alabama-Georgia state line. But we are looking at some of these clusters of showers and storms moving from the Chattanooga area over into the Alabama state line. So we're continuing to watch those. Looks like they're moving a little slower, but there's still that opportunity for daytime heating to add fuel to the fire of those storms and showers popping up for some areas. We'll get a rinse and repeat of that for tomorrow, kind of seeing some of the same pop-up showers happening there. It's oppressive outside. I personally feel like it's awful, but it is oppressive with our numbers here. We're around 70 for our dew point, and we start to see a bit of a stickier condition heading into Sunday and Monday. Now, I will say some of our models try and give us a little optimism here and give us some green to look at, but after a while they start to actually come the day of, they change over to the yellow and sometimes changing over into miserable. So my expectation is that we could possibly get back up into the oppressive area. You know, right now we're under like about 2 or so points off of that dew point to get over to oppressive. We could see that carrying into the work week, and expectations will be cooler for the next couple of days after we see these warm up temperatures well into about Tuesday. So those rain chances still expected to pulse up into the next hour or two. We've got some decent breeze outside, but still warm all around the valley, still sitting at 92 well into the evening for most folks. We'll continue to see those temperatures fall into the upper 80s as we get closer to our nighttime, and finally seeing that sunset pop in. That's when we all start to get back into those upper 80s across the board. Some folks will beat us there though. Fort Payne, for example, will be at 78 closer to the 80 or 8 o'clock hour. So opportunity is really great to sit out on the patio for folks that are not dealing with showers, and it's only a small amount of folks dealing with those showers for the evening, but it is still going to be quite warm. We're still in those low 90s for the moment, but in the next couple of hours we should get back to those upper 80s, making for some nice conditions heading into the evening. So we'll keep it dry for the next couple of days. Notice some rain chances don't move back in, but we do have some cloudy conditions before we get to rain chances by Wednesday and Thursday. We are around 30 to 40% chances of rain, and most of these are isolated and scattered storms that will take us from the mid 90s well into the low 90s. Then we'll get to those mid and upper 80s and hold it there for the following weekend. So I know we're expecting some football games to kick off this week on Friday. Make sure you keep your umbrellas on standby and be weather aware as we head into the following weekend.